Rise and shine, you cock knobs. I'm teaching you how to slide into DMs. If you're old and you don't know what a DM is, I assure you that it does not stand for dick massage. I'm not gonna teach you how to get a fucking dick massage because if you don't know that by now, just pack it in. No one's gonna touch that disaster that you call a dick. It stands for direct message. Now, the term slide into DMs is a fairly new term, which just means directly messaging someone trying to get their phone number and or trying to get their genitals smashed up against yours after a couple of drinks. And there is a method to successfully do it, and I'm gonna teach you because a lot of people do it wrong. Before we start, let's just keep in mind that DMing someone that you don't know is like knocking on their front door. They're not expecting a stranger to be there. Usually the people who knock on their front door are people that they know, and you're just some stranger, so already they're like, who the fuck is this? So already you're skating on thin ice, so tread lightly, motherfucker. Let's go over some things that you shouldn't do. Do not be a DM douche. You don't want to be the guy that just starts a message like, sup, you're hot. The fuck is that? Now, if you're DMing a bimbo, then maybe that would work. But most of the time, you're just gonna get treated like a Jehovah's Witness. She's gonna hit you with the, thank you, no, I'm not interested, thank you. I have a boyfriend, I'm a lesbian, my boyfriend's a lesbian. So don't be that guy. Also, little obvious, do not start a DM with a picture of your dick. So lock the cock up, you moron. Wear 3 belts if you have to, but keep your dick out of the message. I shouldn't have to say that, but for some reason, guys think that's a good idea. It's weird because all we think about all day is women and sex for thousands of years, and you would have thought by now we would have figured out what works and what doesn't work, but we're still out here catcalling and sending unwarranted dick pics. Bunch of fucking idiots. Listen, I've said it once, I'll say it again. Dicks aren't things that you give as a gift to women. Dicks are like shoes. You don't get women shoes. You let them go to the store and pick out the ones they want. It's the same thing with dicks. You don't just hand a woman a random dick like, oh, here, I got you this. She's gonna be like, what the fuck is, I didn't pick this. You thought I would like this? Did you keep the receipt? I'm returning it. So lock it up. And most importantly, do not double DM. Don't do this shit at all. If you send someone a DM and you don't get an answer, it's for a reason. And usually the reason is because you suck. To them, not to everyone, but to them, you fucking suck. So don't follow up and confirm that they got the first message. You're not a fucking dentist's office. Hi, I'm just calling to confirm that you got the first message. Obviously they got it. What'd you think happened? It got lost in the mail? If you get ignored, just move on. You can't get angry or discouraged if it doesn't work. Even Tiger Woods double bogeys sometimes. There's no sense in getting angry and calling her a stuck-up bitch just for ignoring you. Especially because if she answered 2 minutes before and said, hey, come over and suck my toes, you would have drove 40 minutes to get a mouthful of feet. So now that you know what not to do, let's talk about how to properly... What the fuck is that? Let's talk about how to properly DM a person, alright? Fucking piece of shit. First thing, before DMing, I like to do a little foreplay, alright? So toss a like. Throw a like out there. Like one of her pictures, her tweets, see if she likes one back. Just toss it out there, see what happens. Notice how I said like one of her pictures, not 10. Don't like 10 pictures in a row from 20 weeks ago. That's creepy. Chill the fuck out, Jeffrey Dahmer. Maybe comment on her status or reply to one of her tweets and see if she engages you. If she does engage you, perfect. Now you have something to talk about in this direct message other than the fact that you want to put your P and her V and M and maybe A on your birthday if she's in a good mood. A direct message should be a conversation. Alright? It's not Tinder. It's not, hey, you wanna fuck? No? Alright, I'm out. You know what else is great? NBFCs. Joe, what's NBFC? Is that a soccer team? No! It's non-boner feature compliments. Very complex, but stay with me. Non-boner feature compliments. Compliment her on one of her features that doesn't give you a boner. Things like her hair, her smile, her eyes, her laugh. Don't say things like, hey, nice tits, fat ass. Those aren't the most endearing compliments in the world. Tell her how beautiful she is without mentioning the features that trigger boners, alright? Because then she's just gonna think that all you care about is her body. And last thing, I'm just reiterating at this point, but if you get ignored, just let it go, alright? Don't get angry, don't double DM, we already talked about that shit. Just move on. Someone out there is gonna think you're beautiful or whatever, and if there isn't someone that thinks you're beautiful, then I don't know, just think of cooler ways to jerk off then. And that's all there is to it. So go out there and start sliding into DMs, but do not say that I taught you, because I do not want to be irresponsible. Don't forget to subscribe to my podcast. It's called The Basement Yard. It comes out every Monday, and these videos are coming out every Tuesday, so I will see you guys next week. Bam! I almost just broke this fucking thing. I gotta chill the fuck out.